Right on the box here, yet another box opening. That's what that means. People ask me all the time, is it a different language? Nope. It's a term, I don't actually know who came up with it, but I liked it. Back in the day when I first got into pipes, I watched a ton of pipe videos, you know, the YouTube pipe community. And instead of saying unboxing, which is kind of boring and that's what everyone was doing, they came up with their own thing. YABO, yet another box opening. So that's what it is. Today we have the Kershaw Flourish in the EDC. Interesting Kershaw. It's been a while since I did a review on a Kershaw. So we're going to use that to open this YABO. Alright. Okay. Get our garbage out of the way. Oops. We got stuff falling out. Oh, and a note. Actually, there's two notes. That says open on camera, so this one probably says not to open on camera, which it does. All right. So, wow. Packaging. All right, so we got three things here. Open on camera. Dear Jeff, I hope these serve you well. I have added a few interesting knives you should enjoy. Keep making great videos and having that honest humility that we all have grown so used to after many years. Give Gus a few pets for me and have a great day. From Patrick. Patrick's YouTube channel is Wander Engineering. So thank you, Patrick. This was actually a trade. These are little bonus items I wasn't expecting. We did a trade for this knife, which is from Forerunner. I was actually interested in this knife, the version that has the grips. I forget if they're G10 or maybe micarta, but they have scales on it. But he happened to randomly offer me this one, which has the wrap on it. And I said, yeah, because I was interested in the knife in general. This is Flagrant Beard. Okay, USA made little fixed blade. You guys know me. This is going to be a neck knife, although it does have the straps for belt carry and some other various ways you can carry that. But yeah, cool little, you know, beefy little fixed blade. So very excited to try that. May or may not do a review. No promises on that. But these I wasn't expecting. This is an old Marlboro Victorinox. Actually, you know, it's funny. My father had this knife for years. I don't think I have it anymore, but, and I'm fairly certain my dad doesn't have it anymore, but I will probably give this to my dad as a gift. In fact, actually my dad smoked Marlboros his whole life. He's trying to quit, you know, like a lot of smokers, it's very hard. It gets way too expensive, it's a waste of money. It's not even something he enjoys. He's just so used to it, it's second nature, you know. So yeah, Victorinox knife just happened to be branded for Marlboro. I forget if originally this was part of like their point system. I don't know, I don't even know if they still do that, to be honest, but way back in the day, in the 90s, probably in the 80s too, I just remember mostly from the 90s, when you bought a pack of Marlboro cigarettes, there used to be a little piece on the side of the pack. It was part of the pack itself, it was cardboard, and it'd say like five points or 5 miles. And the idea is you would save those and you would accumulate all those points or miles, and then they'd have a catalog where you can send in, you know, whatever it was ridiculous amounts. Like a pack of cigarettes back then was probably $4 or $5. And you'd get 5 miles, but you'd have something like, oh, you know, this knife might cost 10,000 miles or something absolutely crazy. You'd have to spend hundreds of thousands of dollars on cigarettes in order to get, you know, most of the stuff from their catalog. But my dad had a lot of friends from the bar, and all the people at the bar used to save all the points too, because they know that I like the stuff. So it was really cool. So we did actually accumulate a ton of points to be able to actually get things from their catalog. But yeah, total blast in the past. But yeah, that's pretty much it for that. Now, as far as this knife, I'm not familiar with this. Let's see. Let's give a zoom in on this little lock back. Get that to focus. So it says Cherokee. It has a little Indian profile on there. From, well, I'm assuming it's a German steel. Doesn't mean it was made in Germany. Yeah, I don't know. I've never seen this before. It's pretty cool. It's a solid little lock back. But yeah, it's a cool little lock back. So I really appreciate that. But yeah, thanks again, Patrick. Appreciate it. Very much excited to use a new knife. So if you're interested in what I traded this knife for, it was a couple cheaper knives. There was a Kershaw Fault Line, which I was going to do a review on, but I didn't use it yet, and I figured to throw it in there as an offer, and he wants it, so I got rid of the Fault Line. The Max Edition Ferox, which is an old school knife. And the most one that he was looking for was the Resilience. I just did that video on the Spyderco Resilience. That's why he contacted me. It's funny because he had the same idea that I had, which a lot of people have, is the Spyderco Tenacious is just so, you know, common, and it's such a great knife everyone knows about. But a lot of people end up getting the other versions of it, all of its brothers and sisters. There's 4 versions of that knife. Okay, what I mean by that is it's the same knife, there's just a bigger one, and there's 2 smaller ones. So he wants to get the complete set. And when I got the other Resilience, I was kind of thinking of the same thing. The Resilience is the largest, and of course it is the Tenacious, which is what most people know about. And then I think the Ambitious is the next size down, and then the Persistence is the smallest one. But it's really cool to have all 4 of those, you know, for collection purposes. And if you happen to like the Tenacious, you know, maybe it's just fitting to have a larger blade one day and a smaller blade another day. But yeah, that was his idea to do that, so I have no problem helping him out. I think he has 2 out of the 4, and now he'll have 3. So anyway, stay tuned. I will eventually do a review on the Flourish. This is a model that I actually didn't even know about. Someone offered this to me in a separate trade, and I just said, yeah, okay, cool. It's been a long time since I did a Kershaw review. It's a little bit of a bigger one. There's just so many Kershaw models. I honestly don't know all of them. There's just a ton out there, and super affordable. You see this for sale a lot of places now. But it's nice to see, you know, a major brand like Kershaw or CRKT, and they're super affordable, you know, so people just getting into knives who don't really know much about them, they might pick up a, you know, cheap Kershaw or something similar, and then they hop on YouTube, start watching knife videos, and before you know it, they're saving up for that $500 custom they want, you know. Most of us start with the cheaper stuff, and then you start getting something a little better quality, and you're like, wow, you know, this $50 knife feels really nice. I wonder what a $100 knife feels like. And then you get the $100 knife, and you're like, oh boy, what's that $500 knife feel like? And, you know, it grows from there. But anyway, that is it for now. Thank you again to Patrick. Appreciate the trade. Awesome. Hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow with another video. Take care.